Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Always a special night being back here in Montreal. The banners, the magic, the ghosts, it's all here. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Canucks take possession here on the opening draw. We are underway. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Can't maintain possession. Here's a shot. Save made with the pad. The Canucks will play it in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes a shot. An easy save by Montreal. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Suzuki. Sherwood's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Vancouver's looking to break out. Here they come. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Drills him. Slides it across to Hughes. Quick feed to Sherwood. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. And he passes it up ahead to Anderson. Pass stolen in the open ice. And the puck's kicked free. From the point, looks to make something happen. Anderson's got the puck. Grabs possession of the puck. Feeds it over. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Well, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Oh, what a save with the glove! That was almost as flashy as my suit tonight.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Offensive zone face-off and wins the draw. Off a stick. Look out, here they come on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Kapanen. And now he passes up to DeBrusque. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Angles it over to Kapanen. Here they come up along the wing. Fires it on net. And kept that one out of the net. Feeds it over to Garland. Tosses it on to Hudson. Handles the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kemp. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a short pass to O'Connor. Takes a shot. Walker saved to keep it out. Ross picking up steam. Slides it on over to Shikai. He got all of that one. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. The Canucks played along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Lines up from the point. Oh, that was deflected, and he still made a good save. Stuffs him again.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Toss it up on the play. Scrum along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Pass in front, and that chance is blocked. Here they come on the attack down the right side. To his teammate. Oh, he scores! Now who needs the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday?
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid. In today's game, the goaltenders are just so good. You don't often beat them one-on-one, which is why you got to follow up on your rebound. You got to hound those pucks. He does it, and he buries it.
Vancouver's aggressive start has paid off because they've got one on the board.
They've got one on the board. They've really set the table, James. It's all ready to go. The meal is about to be served because they have been all over their opponent right now, especially being the away team. You want to send a message early, playing real aggressive.
Demko's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Lots of time left in this period. The Canucks lead it 1-0. Vancouver's got the win off that draw. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. And now it's over to Carlson. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Davidson. And he gives it over to Gallagher. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Montreal's moving it along the wing. Dumps the puck in. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck again. Pokes it away to stay on the attack.
James, I'm not even sure how he's able to score, let alone maintain possession of this puck. I mean, coverage is right on him. They're jostling him, they're shoving him, but he's able to maintain that puck on his stick because of his core strength and his balance. That's just beautiful, start to finish.
Montreal's even things up, and Cheryl, given how early it is in this game, I like the direction it's going.
Yeah, it's a jarring start, right? You wind up behind the 8 ball right away. It's not the start that you would have wanted, but your response is key. You got to have your veteran leadership stand up. You got to find a way to assert yourself into the game. They did it.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Moves it quickly over to Davidson. Moving into the attacking zone. On the back of the
game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. This is the type of player that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Be hard and heavy on the puck, be relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding.
The Habs have gone up by one here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
I think it's really important because they got momentum right now, more jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead, take the momentum, and use it to their advantage.
And a good save on the play as action continues. The Canucks have had their opportunities here in this first period, but they still trail. Pettersson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Oh, and it skates out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Slides the puck over. Quick pass for Heroic. Stopped by the goaltender. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
Well, the initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
Vancouver's got that goal back. They conceded, and look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
Slides the puck to Sasson. The Habs scoop it up along the boards. Lays the body.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And it's a much-needed whistle for the injured player who's down on the ice.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up. Nice job tying up his opponent. Montreal's got the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sasson. Gets the puck over to DeBrusque. Vancouver's on the attack. Here's a feed in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Shot! Denies him on the play. Quick feed to Ratu. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Canucks have it behind the net. Swing and a miss. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Vancouver's gained possession. Through center. Shot. Out in traffic. Makes a save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. The Canucks play it along the boards. There's a firm collision. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Waugh. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Pettersson. Carlson's got it across the line. Takes the feed at the point. And that doesn't reach the net. And now it's grabbed by Matheson. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Canadiens move it in. Here's a chance. And that goes off a body. Taken along the wall by Pettersson. And now he tries to get it across to O'Connor. Here's a chance. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
The Canucks take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
Well, you got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Moves it to Pettersson. Trying to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck across to Anderson. Moves it quickly over to Sherwood. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Anderson. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Kane. Vancouver's in now. Sends the pass over. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Montembeault. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Canucks have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Vancouver's got the puck behind the net. Bess is taking it from his own end. Here they come on the attack. Makes the glove stop.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Vancouver's got a 3-2 lead at this point. The Rookies won it in their own end. Quick pass to Bolduc. Nice zone entry from the middle. Vancouver's got the puck. The Canucks have it now. Loses the covers there. Hammers him in the open ice. Shot tipped, and that's blocked away. Receives the pass. The Canadiens carried along the wall. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Quick feed to Caulfield. Takes the feed. And he'll take a moment to regroup back in center. The Canadiens pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Canucks have it against the wall. Vancouver's got it against the boards. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Tries to feed it over to Gallagher.
Pedersen's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Grabbed along the board by Dobson. Moves it over to Gallagher. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Shot! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Canucks continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Grabs the puck. Here's a chance. Glove save made by Demko. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Canucks are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. The Canadiens will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Steps inside the line. The Canucks will play from the corner.
That's a true sniper, James, and he's already got two in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Looks one of his own teammates with that shot. Picks off the pass.
The Canucks have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Fires it, and that shot gets caught in traffic. The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to the middle, and it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Sassen's gaining momentum. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Now over to Anderson. Vancouver's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Foligno's got it in the defensive zone. The Canadiens play it along the boards. The Canucks gain possession. Works it across to Pedersen. Looks to make a play over to Kane. And he loses control of the puck. Angles it over to Slafkovsky. They've got numbers here. Here's a short pass to Carrier. And that carries off a stick. Quickly set it up. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Demko.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Vancouver still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Sassons want a big draw on their own end. And it's a quick pass to Besser. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Handles the pass. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Montreal's won the draw. And he takes the dish. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. And now he moves it to Besser. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. And that one's stolen at center ice. Quick pass across to Caulfield. And he catches that one with the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Past the midway mark of the frame, Vancouver's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. The Canadiens win that offensive zone faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Hudson. And makes the save. Puck scooped up by Reichel. Vancouver's got it along the wall. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Suzuki's got it into offensive territory. Reichel's got it now deep inside his own end. Grabbed in the open ice by Ratu. Picked up along the boards by Struble. Shot! Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow!
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
The Canucks have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. Kapanen's won the draw and they're on the attack. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Canucks get a hold of the puck. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Solid hit on the play. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the board by O'Connor. Slides the puck down low. Huge steal in his own end. Sends it ahead to Evans. And now he angles it across to Valeno. Quick shot! And that's deflected off someone in front. Moves it to O'Connor. Moves the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Lets it go. Just enough to keep it out there.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the frame has been played here. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. Valeno's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scores! And the stretching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Canadiens needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game, you can see it in their urgency, and they get rewarded.
Now he slides it up to Pettersson. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Directed over to Carrier. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Poked away in the defensive end. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it diagonally to Davidson. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. From center they get into the attacking area. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Tries to feed it over to Suzuki. Quick pass to DeBrusque. Moves around along the half wall. Here's a pass to the middle. Another pass. They've got numbers here. Here's a shot. Big stop right there. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Bessel's got it in the defensive end. Takes the shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. Gains the zone from the right. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Scrum along the boards. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Works it across to Reichel. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. With possession along the wall. Moves by the chip. Can't hang on after that hit. Pass it up ahead. Montreal's moving it into the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Slides the puck ahead to Myers. Fires it on net. And he's got that one. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. And that battle along the wall comes to an end. Puck picked up by Dobson. Nice zone entry from the right side. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. On-man rush. To the low slot. Oh, save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Moves it quickly over to Suzuki. Can't get it to go. Taken by O'Connor. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Angles it over to Kapanen. The Habs looking against the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and a save as he denies them again.
Demko's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Montreal's got the puck. Quick feed to Suzuki. Here's a shot. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
Demko's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Passes on over to Sisson. And he takes the feed. The Habs cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Canucks have the puck now. Taken along the wall by Garland. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Habs gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to Gallagher. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's broken up. Slides it to Besser. Slides it diagonally to Kemp. Good reach and a stick to knock the puck away. And now it's over to Moreno. The Canucks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Answered the call there. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrubbed up. Delayed penalty coming up here, and he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Canucks will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, this is a huge timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work, put the work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Here's the chance. They score! On the power play, they make it count.
They use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Montreal's gone up by one after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. And now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
C'est le dernier minute de la première période. Vancouver's playing it through the neutral zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. Dobson's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And the officials will pass the sentence here. The Canucks are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup. But first things first, you got to kill the penalty. Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Big-time save and a big-time shot. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Rogers won the face-off. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone.
I like the aggressive sequence to this PK unit, James. They're all over the puck in straight lines. They're hard and heavy on it. When they get it, they send it 200 feet down the ice, and this kills some valuable time and gets them a line change.
And he takes the pass. Tries to feed it over to Ratu. The Canucks get a hold of it. Slides the puck across to Hudson. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Canucks start with possession here as they open up short-handed. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Rocks him. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. They put the puck into the offensive end. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Demko's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
And the puck clears the zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Vancouver's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Picked up along the boards by Pedersen. Down the right side and into the zone. Shot. Handles that one. Vancouver's got the puck short-handed. Nice job to escape the zone. Tosses it to Dobson. Puck moved over to Davidson.
Hughes is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
The Canadiens come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a one-goal game here. 4-3 is where we sit. Vancouver's got it in the offensive zone. Big-time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Sasson's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick, and he misses wide.
Gains the zone from the right side. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Sasson's lugging the puck. And now it's grabbed by DeBrusque. Here's a short pass to Sasson. Reaches out and uses the stick. Works it across to Suzuki. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Carrier. Vancouver's got possession at center. Tap dances around the check. Passes over to Anderson. Gaining momentum along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Carrier. Moves it to Carlson. Takes the pass. The Canucks are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. And that's stopped by Montembeault. And the puck's knocked loose. Takes the feed at the back end. That's blocked. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Oh, look at this. Dishes it off. Skates to the crease. Vancouver's gained possession. Shuts him down. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And it's kicked away. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Caulfield's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Quick pass to Kemp. Carries it across the line. Sends it over. Puts it on net. Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. Gains the zone along the right wall. Slides it across. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Shot. Turned aside
been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Quick pass to Sasson. And that play's neutralized. Great poke check on the reach. The Canadiens have it behind the cage. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Pettersson. Fires it. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Anderson's got it along the boards. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Pass in front. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here.
Montembeault's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Still lots of time left in the period. Montreal's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Vancouver's got it in the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Great defensive effort with the stick. Feeds it on over to Matheson. Quick feed to Evans. The Canucks grab possession of the puck. Here's a blast. Denies him. He got all of it. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And that's taken away. There he is, shot inside. Montembeault's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Canucks have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Montreal's taken possession in their own end. Johnson's moving the puck to his own zone. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes a shot. And refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. The centermen glide into position. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Turn the side with the play by Montreal. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Toledo's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Feeds the puck across to Gallagher. And that was read perfectly. What a play by DeBrusque. And now he tries to get it across to Besser. And they'll go the other way with it. Shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Habs will play it from the defensive zone. Dishes it to Hudson. Takes the feed. Quick shot! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Canucks get a hold of the puck. Tries to get it over to Besser. Feeds the puck to DeBrusque. On reach breaks up the momentum. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. More than half the period left to play. It's a one-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. Camps won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Oh, makes the save. That was a rush. And the puck leaves the zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to O'Connor. The Canucks play the puck from the back of the net. Here's a pass down low. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Anderson. Montreal's looking to break out. Slavkovsky's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Canucks gain possession. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. And now he moves it to Garland. Handles the puck. Oh, save on the play!
That's an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Handles it over to Evans. Canucks is coming up front as they send the puck in.
Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position. It's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Vancouver's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Pettersson's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. He scores! Elias Pettersson! Wow!
Right from a young age, you're working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his weight to the backhand, and he buries it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Pettersson's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Good stop by Montreal. Scooped up along the wall by Pettersson. Montreal's moving it up the ice. Fires it on net. And he easily stops that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it diagonally to Bolduc. Puck grab by Pettersson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away and he goes the other way.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Locked on the play. Gets the puck back here in the neutral zone. Feeds it across. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And that one's turned aside. Tries to get the puck over to Bolduc. Battle along the boards. Poked away at center by Besser. Here's a short pass to Kemp. Great heads-up play with the stick by Struble. Slides the puck across to Bolduc. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Moves the puck down low. Here's a pass in front. And that's intercepted. Carlson's got the puck along the wing. From off the wall and onto his stick. Off the post.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Bolduc's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Watt. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Taken along the wall by DeBrusque. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Montembeault.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. The Canadiens win the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, left field that one. Passes it to Carlson. Gets the puck in deep. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Big time hit. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Avoids the poke check. They've got numbers. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Quick pass to Ratu. Gains the zone through center. Puck scooped up by Shekai. Dishes it to Slafkovsky. Steps inside. Vancouver's grabbed a hold of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. In close. Oh, he gets a piece of it with the glove. Past the halfway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Montreal's got it into the offensive zone. Denied by the puck stopper.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Vancouver's won the defensive zone draw. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Watt. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Watt. Moves the puck over to Kane. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Trapped the save, didn't get all of it, but still enough.
What a great job of trapping the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Vancouver's gone up by one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint. James, that starts being in the right position at the right time. And that's not a fluke. That's knowing how to get there, to use your hands, have to stick on the ice and intercept the pass. But once you do, you got to do something with it. You got to know where everyone is on the ice. A great position, a great pass, and it leads to goal.
Well past the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Suzuki's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Looks to get the puck over to Caulfield. Oh, what a stop! Tries to feed it over to Kane. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Slides by the check. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Sasson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a shot, and that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Works the cross to Hughes. Here's a side, the slap shot, wow! get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Here's a short pass to DeBrusque. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Montreal. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Sassen's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Puck picked up by Russell. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, Shane? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Reichel. The Canucks take the puck through the neutral zone. Vancouver's going to hold it along the wall. Montembeau's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Canucks win it. Oh, he's got to be sour on that as the equipment malfunction on the play.
Well, I'd say how frustrating is that one when you're in key critical spot and then the whip on it and the whip happens because it snaps in half.
Put that one aside. Nice back pass off the boards.
Ooh, stick him close, and that's so frustrating, but he finds another and he gets back engaging in the play.
Passes it over. Oh, just gets a piece of it. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Slides it across to Evans. They've got the defense outnumbered. From point blank. Stopped by the goaltender. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum change, and you can see the bench erupt with that one.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. Montreal's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Turns it away on the slap shot. Grabbed along the board by Sherwood. And now he angles it across to Kevin. And that's a great heads-up play by Suzuki. With the steal. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Vancouver's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. He got all of that one. Pushes it across to Matheson. Taken by Dobson. Here's a chance. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
Well, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. And a strong effort on that play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And the puck's booted away. Scooped up along the wall by Dobson. And that's intercepted by O'Connor. Moves it to Rob. Montreal's got the puck at the defensive end. Takes it into the slot. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Listen, James, he's not going to get credited with a point here, but it all starts with him. I mean, you got to be physical in this game. You got to engage. That's exactly what he's known for, and he does it perfectly. He executes, he creates the turnover, and a goal results.
Vancouver's gone up by 1 here, late in period number 2.
Well, there's not much difference in this game, James. That's why every goal matters, and they get the go-ahead heading into the intermission. If they can hold on to this, they're going to start the third period with a sense of urgency trying to hold that lead.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Quick pass to Kemp. He carries the puck up along the wing. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Canadiens are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
When I played, I was a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Montreal's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Evans is ready for the faceoff as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Pedersen's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Angles it over to Hughes. Slides the puck down low. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, and another save.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
The Canadiens come up with the defensive zone draw. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Besser. From the point, they take control of it. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Let's have a look at the save pack right now, James. I mean, it's desperation. This is something you can't teach. The will to do whatever it takes to keep that puck out of net. Just love the way he's playing in his crease right now. Athletic, and you can see he's very instinctual.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Evans takes possession right off the draw. Hudson's got it in the defensive end. And the puck clears the zone. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Sesson. Couldn't catch up to that pass. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Kapanen's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Montreal's won the face-off.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Shot! Denied by the glove as the puck hops along. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Pedersen's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Tries to clear the puck. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit, really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Montreal's got it in the neutral zone. Off the left wing and into center. There's a save by Demko.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Pedersen's got it along the wing. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
short pass to Pedersen. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Carrier.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone.
Strubles almost out of the box.
Fires it! Big save!
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Vancouver's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave him.
Big time stop there. Quick shot. And does it again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. And that's hooked away in the offensive zone by Dobson. Moves it to Hughes. Vancouver's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Montreal's got the puck. Second period nearly into its final minute here. The Habs have it now. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. O'Connor's got it against the boards. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Puts it in deep. The Canadiens have it behind the cage. Quick pass across to Bolduc. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Demko's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Vancouver's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Suzuki. Way too much congestion blocks that. The Canucks take it along the wall. Pedersen's got the puck. Reichel's looking to make something happen here in the corner. His reflexes on display tonight. Sends a pass over. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Moves it quickly over to Reichel. Sneaks by the poke check. Shot! There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice, and we're back with a third period next.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here in the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, as supplies are limited.
team.
Vancouver's ahead right now, and that's the operative word right now, James, because this has been back and forth. This is all about high-flying offense. I know that you'll love this type of game.
Dished on over to Suzuki. And here at center, that's intercepted. Shakes off the covering. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Montreal's looking to break out. Puck scooped up by Sherwood. Gets it over to Pedersen. Takes it across the blue line. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Montembeau's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
The Canucks have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. The Canucks carry it along the wall. Nice defensive robbery on that. And the puck's kicked free. Slides the pass over to Struble. Quick feed to Kapanen. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to DeBrusque. Slides the puck to Besser. Passes up front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Canadiens are on the attack. Lungs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And that's blocked in traffic. Pass back to the point. Denies him with the save. The Canadiens gain possession. Taken along the wall by Pedersen. Moves it on over to Besser. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Canucks will play the puck from behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Kempf. Puck sent over to Reichel. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Great pressure to force the turnover by Reichel. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Works it across to Watt. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Lets it fly. And he comes up with the stop there. Through center along the wing. Sends it into the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. Moves it to Caulfield. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Canadiens have it against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Reichel. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck across to Watt. Receives the pass. Pedersen's got the puck in his own zone. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Evans looks around. Pushes it across to Reichel. Great pass from off the right side. The Canadiens take over on possession. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Evans. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Gaining steam here on the attack. Moves inside. Oh, excellent play and goal there. And a great save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Genzo's been a perfect example over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
The Canucks have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Montreal's on the attack. Quick shot! And he makes the save. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Loses the coverage there. Moves it quickly over to Sherwood. Takes the feed. And now it's over to Kane. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Valeno. The Canadiens looking against the half wall. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Great pass saved by Montembeault. Tries to feed it over to Slavkovsky. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. And cut that one out of the net. The one-time blast. My goodness, he kept going out too. Angles it over to Carrier. And that goes wide.
This is a tough one. He's perfectly set up, and then it craters on him, snaps in half, and he's on his way to the bench for a new one.
Handles the pass. Another hit. He will feel this thing by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. Grabs the... Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Canadiens are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
Dobson's picking up steam. Quick feed to Caulfield. Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Demko's going to hang on for a whistle.
Caulfield's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
Vancouver's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. The Habs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Here's a short pass to Sasson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Besser. And he takes the dish. Over the post. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here.
Pass it down, pass it down.
Suzuki's won it. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass across to Garland. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Garland's lugging the puck. The Canucks gain the zone. The Habs have it from their own end. Moves the puck. Takes the shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Demko's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Vancouver's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. There's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Pettersson's moving the puck through his own zone. The Canucks put it along the wing. Angles it along the blue line. To the line zone.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Picks up the feed. Tries to get the puck to Reichel. Grabs control of it at the point. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Anderson. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Caulfield's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Sassen's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Right for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Tiptoes around the poke check. Sends it over. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Pinned up along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Kapanen. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Vancouver's got the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Besser's going to play against the half wall. The Canadiens have it now. Quick pass to Suzuki. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Bolduc. The Canucks take possession here in the open ice. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Vancouver's got it along the wall. Blocked in traffic. Quick feed to Anderson. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Hard hit frees up the puck. And he takes the feed. Kane's got it in the offensive zone. You might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Cuts to the paint. Comes up with a big-time glove save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Vancouver's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. The Canucks win that offensive zone faceoff. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Can't connect on the shot. Vancouver's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Picked up along the boards by Kane. Tries to get it out of their own end. And there's the whistle icing the call. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck.
Ice required.
Boston's won it off the faceoff.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Grabbed along the boards by Peterson. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Montreal's got the puck. Takes the shot. Nice save off the tender's pad. Suzuki's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Caulfield. O'Connor's taking it from his own end. Vancouver's got it against the boards. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Camp's going off for cross-checking.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
The Habs send their man advantage unit out once more.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup. And man, is it working tonight.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And manages to clear the zone. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Moves it to Gallagher. Fires it on net. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Demko. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Suzuki's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside. What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure with this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it in on the attack. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Ratus ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty.
Here's a change.
Vancouver's won the draw. Can't get it to go. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Sherwood. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Montreal's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Works it across to Kane. Clearing attempt. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
And that's picked off in the defensive end. Dishes it off. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Sutton. They clear the zone. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Dobson. Trying to clear the puck. And the puck sails into the bench, forcing a stoppage of play. Ratus ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here.
Pass it down. Pass it down.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside.
get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast.
Taken along the wall by Slavkovsky. Big time stop there.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Turns him away! Demko's going to get a much-needed stop here as he hangs onto the puck.
Well, it hasn't been a defensive masterpiece, that's for sure, but he has been dynamic. He has been electric in this one, a reason why they have the lead. He's trying to hold on to it right now. He wants to slow everything down with this whistle.
The Canadiens win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Made the save on the play. And he takes the pass. And he was ready for that save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Canadiens win the faceoff. Oh, and he misfires on that. Trying to shake loose. He scores! What a shot!
What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Canucks continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench and rest their star players. And this is critical when you're in a long season.
Dropped him in the open ice. Here's a shot and makes the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Fantastic save! Inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Reichel. Slides it over to Matheson. Gaining momentum up along the side. And the puck skips away after that move.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
And that's turned aside. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. A good stand-up hit on the play. The Habs carrying it along the blue line. Takes the pass. And now it's stopped. There's the puck battle along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Hudson. And he gets in front of it to block it. The Canucks will play in their own end. Into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Anderson. And now he moves it to Caulfield. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Vancouver's looking to break out. And that's off a stick. Takes it from the right side. Shot! Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Montreal's been leading in the shot department most of the night, but they continue to trail here late in the third. And they'll start with possession. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Camp's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Garland's got it against the boards. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Suzuki. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And now he angles it across to Garland. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Grips it, rips it, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Oh, absolutely crushed on a stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle. And this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Grabbed along the boards by Kane. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Puts it on net. Oh, a clutch save. Takes the feed. Moves it over to Kapanen. Here's a chance. The Canucks have it now. Feeds it to Kane. Vancouver's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Taken by Matheson. Ross got the puck through the neutral zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Handles the puck. What a chance, but it blows up and over the net.
Well, it isn't easy to create good quality scoring chances in the game today, James. So when you get them, you got to make good on them. I understand he was going high, a little too fine.
This goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
The Canucks are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Feeds the puck over to Anderson. Here's a short pass to Slavkovsky. Reaches out and uses the stick. Kane stick handling in his own zone. And now it's to Sherwood. Pass stolen in the open ice. Slavkovsky's got control of the puck in the corner. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Canucks moving ahead.
Just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Moves it to Struble. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Fires it. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Pokes the puck away. Sherwood's carrying it ahead. And a little physicality ends that threat. And he snags that one with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they win the draw here in their own end. Montreal's got it in their own zone. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. And he takes the feed. Angles it over to Vallejo. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes the puck at the point. Tough save by the goalie. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. down.
Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated.
The Canucks take possession off the faceoff. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Thompson. Looks to pass it to Matheson. Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. Sends it over to Besser. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Suzuki's won the draw. Turns it aside with the glove. Great read in the offensive zone by Suzuki. Besser's got the puck in his own zone. Feeds it up ahead. Moves it quickly over to Sasson. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. And that goes off the body. Here's a chance. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Pushes it over. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that'll do it from ringside here. The Canadiens took care of business within the dots, but they could not channel it into offense tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they dominated in the face-off circle, but it wasn't able to translate into offense. So they'll like that number. They'll want to continue with that. But they've got to find ways to generate opportunities, James. Really, they weren't able to execute, and it's a reason why they lost.
And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.